today. Now let's talk to Donna in Essex, who's apparently very passionate. Is that really true, Donna?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. What I'd like to say is that this guy has done this, okay, and what you've got to look at is, as you were saying earlier, and as we all feel, is that it's very well saying he didn't hurt anyone, but he could have done.
Oh, it was a miracle that he didn't.
Right, exactly.
There's no way that he deliberately aimed for the tiny little piece of ground in that crowded courtyard where there just happened to be nobody standing. If he did, he's Olympic standard.
Right, exactly. Okay, right. We are paying, basically, as taxpayers, we are paying a lot towards their university fees anyway.
Well, now we're not, in fact, paying anything towards their university fees.
Well, we were.
We were, yes.
Right, okay, I'm 42 years old, right, okay. My mum and dad couldn't afford, when I was at that age, to put me through university. So to me, to go to university is a privilege, not a right.
No,
okay?
It's a right. No, it's a right. Just because you and I didn't do it, Donna, doesn't mean it's not a right.
It's not a right.
It is a
right.
It is a right to be educated to the limit of your ability in this country. It's a right that was fought for after the Second World War. It was enshrined in what was called the Robbins Principle, and it was a consensus across the parties.
Okay, hold on. Can you just let me explain? Is that the way I feel that a lot of them, they go to university so they don't have to go out and get a job.
Well, there are not many jobs, Donna, so it's just as well they're at university. Well, exactly. It's probably just as well they're at university then, isn't it?
No, not really.
Well, because you want millions more on the dole. Millions more applying for every job.
But
Donna, you're talking a load of nonsense here. You're an unemployed person, and you don't want, believe me, another 2 million students joining the dole queue. That's not in your interest.
No, excuse me, hold on a minute. I've worked since I was 16.
Me too, dear. Me too.
Oh, right, okay. But what I'm saying is, to go out and to me, that is a golden opportunity to go to university.
That's what they're protesting about.
Hold on.
That's why they're protesting. Because tripling the tuition fees will mean that young people in the future cannot afford that golden opportunity.
Right, but then in the past they couldn't. But really, can you tell me really that honestly,
what do you mean in the past they couldn't? Donna, tuition fees were zero. Zero.
And you still had to pay.
Donna, tuition... No, you didn't have to pay. In fact, we paid you. All these ministers... No, I'm saying... Not you. No, I'll let you in again in a minute. These ministers didn't... Not only did they not have to pay, we paid them. We gave them money to go to university. Tuition fees...
University, they're going out on the streets,
Donna,
damaging... No, they are going out on the streets and damaging. Now, these are meant to be our future, okay? These are meant to be our future doctors, politicians, whatever in our country. And that is the way that's the way they express themselves.
But how else are they to express themselves, Donna? Tuition fees were zero. Then they were £1,000. Then they were tripled to £3,000. And now they've been tripled again to £9,000. Can't you see that it is not in the interests of people like you and me, working class people across this country, to have tuition fees tripled and then tripled again? Can't you see that that's a reason for being out demonstrating, Donna?
But how? What I'm saying is, if they come out and demonstrate in a reasonable way...
But most of them did.
Yeah, but then what was reported?
Well, the vast majority of the people did demonstrate.
What was reported? What on the reports, on the news, what was reported? What on the news did we see as these are putting their point across in a reasonable manner? They're not defacing anything. They're not...
But do you think the entire 50,000 people on that demonstration were damaging and defacing?
No, I don't think the entire 50,000 people were doing that. But what I'm saying is, the ones that done it for genuinely, for their passionate reasons, for to make a better future for people, maybe they were there. But was that reported on?
No, that's the problem, because we have a media here which has an interest in distorting the true picture and getting people like you, who should be on the side of the students, all hot and bothered against the students rather than against the people who've just tripled their tuition fees, having solemnly and bindingly, we thought, promised before the election that they would do the exact opposite.